today. Nashville is America's It City, and the excitement continues to build this morning. Just a few hours from now, the crowds come back to our city's downtown for the NFL Draft. 200,000 already showed up yesterday. Chris Miller is back on Broadway at the Underground. Chris, Nashville is in for another huge day today.
Yeah, you know, it's awesome standing up here in the Nashville Underground. We get a really good look at not only the stage here, but straight up the street at Lower Broadway, which is completely packed with 200,000 people. I mean, it's like wall-to-wall people, block after block last night. You've seen the pictures, you've seen it on social media, and this morning it's completely empty except for Alexandria Adams down there. We'll check in with her in a minute, but it's just mind-boggling, like what Nashville has done and how they put this whole thing together. We're going to get some perspective from Butch Spearden from the Nashville Visitors and Convention Corporation coming up shortly. But for now, I want to tell you what to expect if you're coming out here, a schedule of events for today. It all starts once again at noon today over across the river at Nissan Stadium. That's the NFL Draft Experience, where you bring the whole family out and you do all the drills, you meet the players, you get some autographs. That's all happening at noon and runs really throughout the afternoon of the day. 6 o'clock, the draft begins again. 6 o'clock tonight, not 7, and that's rounds 2 and 3. They're going to bust through it pretty quick tonight. That's the location right back here on 1st and Broadway. Right after the draft, Tim McGraw takes center stage. So this is going to be absolutely bananas. And following Tim McGraw's show, that's probably around 10 o'clock or so,
I think so.
They've got a fireworks show.
That'd be cool.
What we need here is good weather for all this, Cody.
I think it'll be fine. So Laura's been telling you that the last little bit of rain is moving out this morning, and that should set us up for a dry afternoon. A lot of cloud cover outside right now, but the clouds are looking to clear out way out west. We've got clear skies, and hopefully that's going to arrive by about mid-afternoon. If you want to go check out the draft experience again today, maybe you didn't come down here yesterday, starts at noon. Temperatures will be in the upper 60s around lunchtime, and we'll try to sneak into the low 70s before it's all said and done a little later on this afternoon. More love the story, though, and Laura's been harping on it already today. The wind. It's out of the north. That produces a little bit of a bite to the air, so if you're going to be down here late tonight, especially after sunset, be sure to bring at least a light jacket. You'll be thankful that you brought it.
Good call. Yeah, you can bring that in. We've got a list of do's and don'ts, things you can't bring in. So, of course, the light jacket you're going to need. Cody advises it. You can't bring that in a backpack. Forget that. No backpacks, no coolers, no outside beverages. You can bring in an empty, reusable water bottle. You're not allowed to bring in any pets, wagons, bicycles. Don't even think about bringing any electric scooters down here on Lower Broadway for the draft. They don't want to see those around here. So it was absolutely packed right here on Lower Broadway last night. I mean, it's absolute bananas. Now it's completely empty. I mentioned Alexandria Adams is down there. She's the only person I see pretty much. Let's send it down to her to find out what's on tap for tonight.
Hey, good morning, everyone. The sun is coming up, and we're gearing up for round 2 for the NFL Draft. We're looking at the streets of Nashville right now, a little bare compared to the 200,000 people that were here last night. Much, much different scene here along 2nd Avenue and Broadway. Up there is where the VIP was, but everyone else was back here checking out that screen that you see right there, watching the big NFL Draft happen live. More and more people will be crowding these streets tonight. According to the Nashville Convention Center, again, 200,000 people, and you can expect more of those people tonight because Tim McGraw is going to be taking the stage, the main stage behind me. That will wrap up, or rather start around 9:30 tonight. There will also be a fireworks display right after the show. And then again tomorrow night, Dierks Bentley will be playing as the NFL Draft wraps and comes to a close. Now, the areas to watch all of this completely free. There are viewing areas along Broadway between 2nd and 5th Avenues, 2nd Avenue, between Broadway and Commerce Street, and then in the Music City Walk of Fame. So again, a lot of action taking place, and some good news to share with you. We did reach out to Metro Dispatch, and we talked to them whether or not that they saw a lot of arrests last night, and they said things were relatively quiet here, so that's the good news. So hopefully that'll continue. Of course, we have more information if you want to look at all the events taking place the rest of the time here as the NFL Draft continues here in Music City.